Hi, welcome to Mari's Kitchen again. Today I'm going to make guava jam. I got some nice, ripe, fresh guava. These guavas are called, here, I buy these in Atlanta. They call these ones Mexican guavas. And to start making my guava jam, what I do, I already washed these guavas. So what I'm going to do, I cut off these ends right here. Cut those ends. I love the scent of guava. I love guava. I love guava duff. And then also you got these little stickies on them. Make sure I take those off also. There you go. These ones are, these are ripe. Sometimes they're a little hard. If they're hard, just let them sit for about 2 days or so, and they'll ripen up themselves. So what I'm preparing now, I'm getting these guavas together, so I'm going to put it in the pot, run some water on it, and boil it till it's soft, real soft. So what I'm doing, I'm cutting these up real small, like this. You know, when you cut it up small like this, it's easier for it to boil, and because you got to mash these up. This one here is a little harder. Isn't as ripe as those other two that I cut, but that's okay. When it boils down, it's going to get soft. So you're going to put it on the stove, and it's going to boil for about 30-35 minutes, about that. There you go. I'm ready to put these in the pot and get them going. I'm going to run some water on them. There you go. Now I'm going to fill this pot up with water. I'm going to put hot water on it because it's going to make it move around a little, boil a little quicker if you add hot water. So I'm just adding the hot water from my faucet. Now what you do is you're going to make sure the water is filled right up. I love guava. Oh my God, it's one of my fruits. And you know, guava is very good. It has a lot of little health benefits in it. Google it and read it, you'll see. I'm going to take this over to my stove. I'm going to get it boiling. I'm going to boil it on high for now. So I'll come back and show you when it's boiling. I'll show you that result. Now, I'm going to show you some of the ingredients you're going to need for this guava jam. Of course, we're going to need sugar. It's not much ingredients you need for guava jam, because a lot of stuff I'm putting in it besides the sugar is natural. The guava, and I got lemons. You know, I like to use the real lemon. What I'm going to do, I'm going to cut them and squeeze it out. I'll show you how to do that process. And I got my jars here that I'm going to can it in. I sell these. This right here is my small jar. This is my large jar. So I got my sugar, and then I'm going to need the strainer. This is going to be a very important part, because you know the guava have a lot of seeds. So you're going to need to know how to sieve it through the strainer. I'll show you that process. And also I'm going to use my blender to blend it up. So, you know, we can get the juices out of that lovely, delicious juice. And I get my can holder, that when I put my can into the water, into the hot water, because what I'm going to do with these bottles, you cannot take the hot guava jam and just bottle it. What you have to do You have to put this in hot water so when you take your hot jam, you can put it in the same time. Rest it in the hot water for like about a few minutes, about 3 minutes or so. Let it get nice and hot. Also the cover, you're going to put the cover in the hot water. But I put them in separately. I do my bottles first and then I do my covers. And I use this to take it out the hot water, to lift it out because it's very hot. Because if you add your jam and this bottle is not hot, it will break the bottle because that jam is so hot. So I'll show you this process when we get there, all right? Okay, this is it, it's boiling. I have 2 pots on here because, I got another order. I got some orders of jam that I have to get out today. So that's why I have so much in it. So that's why I won't be able to give you the exact quantity of how many sugar, how many lemon, how many guavas I have. Basically, these 2 pots here is like a case of guava that I'm doing. But when you add your sugar, you add it to taste. Jam is supposed to be a little sweet, so you add it to taste, and you squeeze your lime in it. I'm using fresh lime. You can use the lime juice or the fresh lime juice in the bottle, or the lime concentrated one, any one you want to do. But I'm just going to use fresh lime on this. Okay? That's my other pot about to boil over. Okay, guys. Okay, can you see my guavas has already finished boiling? Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it through the sieve, the strainer. And this is like the hardest part off it because you're going to have to be sieving it like 100 times. So I put as much guava in here with the seed. And what you're trying to do, you're getting all the juices and everything from this. And you're not going to use the seed. You don't want any seed in it. So when I put that amount in it, what I do, I just keep stirring it back and forth, back and forth. And also another way I do it also is this, my blender. That tends to make it easy. So it's up to you. You can do it both ways. But I think it's better when you put it in your blender. Because it tends to make it a little easier than the back and forth. But you're still going to have to put it through your sieve when you blend it. Okay, I'll just put it on here and show you guys. I'm just going to throw this in here like this. There it is. I'm going to go ahead and continue with my back and forth method. Sieving it. Back and forth. Back and forth. Ooh, this looks nice. Look Look like baby food. And it smells so good, y'all. Honestly, this thing is good. Just can't let none of my seeds, but I might have to sieve it again. So I'm not, make sure don't let your seeds get into it. All right, there we go. Okay, now this is my seeds. After I done finished sieving it through the strainer, I'm going to get rid of this. I put it in the bag so I can just put it in the trash can. And this is my juice here from it. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm not going to do it in this pot because this pot tends to burn a little quick. So I'm going to pour it back in the pot that I boiled it in. There it is. And I'm going to start adding my ingredients. My ingredients consist of sugar. Now, since I have a big pot, right now I have like 4 cups of sugar here. Now, like I said, put it in and taste it to see if it's sweet enough for you. Okay, when I put that in, then I stir it around. Then I'm going to put it on the stove. And as it cooks, I'm going to taste it and add and taste and add. Taste and add. I know that's not enough sugar. I know. So I'm adding more sugar. Remember, that's 4 cups of sugar. Remember, this white sugar, you can use any type of white granulated sugar. Doesn't have to be a special brand, because this brand I got is Members Mark, and so that's Sam's Club brand. So, now let me just get a spoon so I can taste it. Now I want to taste. I need more sugar. So I can put that whole 4 cups in. So when you put this sugar in it and you boil it down, it's going to boil right now. Cook down, you stir it. The sugar is what helps to make it into that jam form. Now I'm going to taste again. A tasting spoon. Could add some more sugar. Need to add more sugar. I'm going to add another cup of sugar. So all together, because this is, remember, this is not for just a family. This is something that I sell. I have orders for these from a few friends of mine. So the quantity so far in this amount, I'm going to add another 2 cups of sugar in this here. So remember, I already put 4 in here. Like I keep saying, taste it. And I know this 2 cups of sugar will be just right. Because I can tell from when I taste it at first. So all together, I put 6 cups of sugar in this. This is how you make jam. I'm going to taste again. Wash my spoon under hot water. Perfect. Now I'm talking about jam. Now what I'm going to do here, I'm going to add some lime juice, fresh lime juice. Put it in here and squeeze it. Another one. Just going to add one. Just one lime juice I squeeze into this. I'm going to taste it also. See if it's enough. Now I don't need the lime juice to overpower the guava or anything. It's just to give it that kick. Kick! Hey, hey. Hold on, let me see now. And when I put it on the stove, I'm going to stir it and let it just cook and cook. Then I'll start doing my testing. How I do my testing, I put a plate in the deep freeze, make it cold. And I take some out and drop it on the plate. And you'll see if it stick and start to get sticky. You'll know you're about to get into your jam flavor. But I'll show you that process in a few minutes. So now I'm going to take this over to the stove. And let it cook. Alright, guys. I'll come back and show you the other process of it. Okay, you see this foam on top here? You're going to skim this off, you know, while it's boiling. I'm going to skim it off and put it here in this jar. Skim that off. Okay, there it is. It's getting there. It's cooking now. As it cooks, and I have another pot here on. I tell you, I do it in big quantities. I gotta put these in the jar. Sometimes the little foam come up on there, take it off, skim it off. Make sure you get a good pot that won't burn, because it will burn easily. Alright. Okay, I'm going to do a test. This plate, I had it in my deep freeze. And what I'm going to do, I have it, it's real cold. I'm going to take some of it. I'm going to drop it on the plate. And it gives me an idea if it's ready to be jam form. You know, doing that is with the plate in the fridge it makes it cool down quicker. Nah, it's not ready. There it goes, a little runny. It's supposed to be a little sticky, so it's still not ready.